Hola, welcome back to the channel, folks. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. I know it's been a week or two since the wind or something week or two since we've had a video up on the channel, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. I needed a little quick break there. Enjoy life as it were. So, but we're back. We're day tripping once again out to America's greatest lake. You already know what that is. No need to say the name. Walked ourselves out down here to my favorite spot next to my favorite little fire pit that's been going on a few years now of, well, still existing through all the rough weather and ever-changing conditions here at the lake. So, and it's pretty close to being gone. It is right on the very edge here, just about to be swallowed up by erosion or the next heavy flood we get. So enjoy it while we can, and we'll always have the opportunity to rebuild. It's all natural material. I already managed to cut myself with my saw blade. That's gonna happen. I put a smile on my face when I did it. It had been quite some time, well, at least since the last time I had shorts on, probably November, somewhere in there, maybe even before that, since I had the saw blade, or since I had the opportunity to cut myself with it. So first time getting it out with no pants on, and boom, right into my leg. So watch out for the saws, folks. They are a little dangerous. We are actually setting a milestone today, folks, in a couple of different ways. The biggest of all is that this will, bugs are out. This will be, in fact, my 200th video posted on the channel. I don't really know what that means in the grand scheme of work versus reward, but I've had a lot of fun doing it. And I looked at the channel today, and I noticed I'm at 199. So once this is edited and uploaded, we will be at number 200. So that's awesome. You know, that's a lot of videos. That is a commitment. I hope that has shown I can make a commitment, okay? Not always the most consistent. Never mind that there wasn't a post last week. That's not the point. The point is I can make a commitment. And the second milestone is the number of subscribers, man. We are at 281 last time I checked. I'm pretty sure this time last year I didn't have 100 subscribers. Maybe a month or two before this I was still under 100, somewhere in there. So over the last year, we've added on another couple hundred subscribers. So that's great. That's awesome. That is really cool. For the longest, I was stuck at like 67. I think for almost a year, I was stuck at like 67 subscribers, something like that. And then slowly added a couple more, and then the big turning point was linking up with Dave at Van Camp 402. So big shout out to you, Dave. Not only did I obviously just pick up a little bit of views from his subscribers as well, but it was very insightful getting to see another YouTuber, getting smoked out over here, getting to see another YouTuber and their process, what they think, you know, just pick someone's brain and understand what, why they do the things that they do. Help me understand my work better, and that how I can be better as well. So big shout out to Dave, man. You know, always gonna have a friend in me for that, buddy. So that's great. I think that was a big turning point. And then I've put in a bit more effort this last year as well, just as far as trying to produce better videos, understand how to use YouTube better, all that good stuff. And, you know, by and large, it's paying off. We're about ready to hit 300 here in the next month, I bet. Maybe month and a half. So I'm adding about 10 a month or something like that, 10 every few weeks. I don't really know the average, but it's somewhere in there. And I'm sure that's not a good average, but still it's good for me. So the channel's growing, and that's great. I'll always just have one particular rule when it comes to my YouTube channel, and how I decide to post or not to post. Basically how to if I'm going to keep creating videos, is if I'm having fun. If I'm not enjoying myself, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing out here. I wouldn't be recording it. I wouldn't be taking the sometimes hours it can take to edit a video the way that you want, the repeated edits of a video you think is good to go. All the, the small little things that most people don't notice, but that you put a lot of work into. It's all a lot of fun for me. It has been a lot of fun for me, and hopefully it'll stay a lot of fun for me as we enter into the 200th videos. So big shout out to the subscribers, all the likes, the comments, the views. All you guys out there obviously are the main driving force behind the channel itself. So without those, none of this would really make a lot of sense. So I'm glad my commitment is paying off for the people interested in finding and viewing my channel, the work that I do on here. So the work, the fun that I have on this channel. All right, I'm rambling enough. We got a brew open. We got the coals on. Surprise, surprise, we're not doing chicken today. We're going to put a couple of Johnsonville brats on there, 100% pork. So we're just hanging out. This is the first fish of 2025, first fishing session. No fish yet, although I did just see either I think a crappie just pop up out of the water. I'm not 100% sure. You know, I'm not a fish expert. Also, it was kind of far away. But if I had to guess, it's a crappie, okay? So there's fish in the lake, folks. And generally speaking, this is where I catch them out here. So at least on this side of the lake, this is the best side for me. All right, we're hanging out. We're chilling, maxing, relaxing, all that good stuff. I appreciate it if you stay tuned. Did I mention how calm the wind is out here? This is basically unheard of, certainly in the middle of the day. Really, really nice to get this kind of calm weather out here by the lake. All right. As soon as I put the camera down, fish hopped on the line. First fish of 2025. That's a great start. Stay tuned.
Huge amount of strain, and I don't think it's a surprise to me as well on the political front. You know, looking just back at the approval numbers that I have in front of me here, the issue breakdown is Donald Trump has got voters.
And that's a late sausage lunch. All right, number 2. Man, I told you, this is a great place to fish. America's greatest lake. Stay tuned. Folks, that is the end of today's journey. A very successful opening dang near spring season at the greatest lake in America. I caught 2 fish in my favorite place. My little rock fire pit still standing for the time being. 2025 is going to be another great year for this spot, folks. I'll tell you what, I don't come down here nearly as much as I used to since I launched the channel. You know, I just love to get out and show you folks someplace new when I can. But definitely going to make a point about getting back here a lot more this year. Whether I film it or not, I could care less. So. Only thing I care about is enjoying myself. Like I said, 281 subscribers. We're on our way to 3 million subscribers, I believe. We can do it into 2025. Oh, wow. I had a camera's worth today. I might show you this bald eagle that just flew out of the tree line. That's a good omen. That's a good omen, folks. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for the subscribes. We're on our way to 300 for sure. We'll catch you on the next one, huh? We'll be camping here soon. I thought I actually was gonna stay in the state for a few months, but gotta go see my mama down in Kansas. That's gonna be our next big camp adventure, so. All right, folks. Take it easy. Deuces.